Okay, we're doing a test to see how well the video and audio sound. We're in our F16, about to go make a bombing run. We got a couple of AGU 65Ds, 6 to be exact. 3 on each side. We got a fuel tank on each side, and those are air-to-air missiles on the wingtips, the A9s. And we're cruising. Our altitude is 4,600 feet. We got it on autopilot, which is here, to keep us altitude, but we still have control left and right. But as far as up and down, the plane has that, and speed, we have the speed as well. We're going at 379. We're going kind of fast. That's okay. This is our munitions page. This is our navigation page. We're going to the white dot next. TGP is not on. We're in nav mode. If we go to air to ground mode, you will see that the TGP is on in air to ground mode, but it's not on in air or nav mode. Right now, you can tell this is what the cursor is looking at, the box, and that's not on SOI. Not SOI means it's not a sensor of interest. So the jet's not looking at that yet. It's looking at this MFD right here. It's got the left box on it. And this one isn't lit up because the master arm is off. But if you put it to simulate, which is down, or if you put it up, then you can actually release the missiles and blow up stuff. But we'll go ahead and put it on simulate because we're not ready to drop just yet. And we'll go ahead and put our MFD to the right side, which is a down click on your DMS, data management switch. Right now, I know that we're 8 clicks away from that point on the ground. We're going to hit it in about a minute, and it's 7 nice clicking down, and you can see the time, all the numbers right there on the right side of the hood. If I want to move that, there's my thumb on this side. There's a switch, and I can control that camera, and I can zoom it in. We get a wide view. So we can do a little recon with our camera. So this is what our camera pod sees, and this is what the missile sees. And right now we're 3 clicks away. And right now I know that I'm to the right of this target, and if I were to shoot missiles right now, I would not hit it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and rotate to the next steer point. We're gonna turn on our countermeasures because it's like checking in, but checking in for this battle. It's a hotkey here, and you've seen that switch right there move. Boop. And just turn it to manual in case I need to drop some flares. But this target is cold, so I'm not really too worried about it. Okay, so here's our next target. You can see right here, it's in front of us. It's approximately 18 clicks out, and it's in a box. We're gonna move our master arm from simulate to arm, and we're gonna come in with 386 or a little fast. Well, there's really no speed, but just depends on what you're doing. And right now it's telling me that if I were to shoot this missile, it would be a hit because it's within the keyhole. These are the crosshairs, but it'll go to the left or right if I drift to the left or right. So I want to zoom in on this, which is a knob on my left side, my left HOTAS, zooming in. And we're gonna lock up on that one. So that's our first point. Right now, handoff in progress. So right now my camera is trying to give the information to the missile on the right side because we got station point 7 loaded up. So station 7 will load up, and once it gets a good lock, it's going to tell me with a C confirmed, and then I can switch. There's a button here, nose wheel steering button or missile step button, and I can switch it to the next missile. Oh, see, we got our C. So now we're going to switch to the next missile. Oh shit, wrong button. And we're going to go lock on. So now we're on steer point 3 or station 3. And we're going to get it to lock right there. Oh, that was already calculated. So right now I know we're 10 clicks out. Once we're within this box, once the 10-9 is within this box, I can release the missiles. And I'll have a pretty good chance of hitting. Or it's just telling me that I'm within range of hitting. The missiles are within range of hitting. Okay, I want to zoom out a little bit so I can get some more targets. So I'm about to release these 2. Misses away. Take those locks off, and I'm gonna lock up these two trucks here. One, okay, that's that radar's got it. Step, okay, steer three's got it. Okay, we're at the 5 clicks out. We got a good solution. We're gonna release those two. Okay, and I'm gonna break away. You can kind of see them in the air. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna break away so we don't take any shrapnel. But our point of impact, you can kind of see it over there. Those trucks are okay. Oh yeah, I got my autopilot on, so I must keep this altitude. And our camera is locked onto the area as well. Get a wide view. Okay, our trucks are right here or right side. Let's see. Boom. Okay, there were the first two trucks. And there go the first two that I shot. Okay, let's look at our target area. You can see our target areas here. Looks like it's good. I don't see any. What we got? What we got? We got something on his backside. Let's zoom in on it. Oh, it's just a barrier. We'll leave the barrier for now, but you can see our destruction that we've created on the battlefield. So now it's time to RTB. Let's go. So we should still have two. Yep, we have two bombs. One on the right and one on the left. Yep. So we got two bombs. We got a good fire going on. Yeah, you guys sleep well tonight, boys. See you later. Okay, so now we're gonna we're gonna shut this off first. So we're gonna turn our TGP off. Make sure it's not zeroed on that target still. Air to ground. Standby. We're gonna turn our weapon off as well. Turn that power off. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to nav mode, and we're going to steer point 5 now, which is indicated by the dot on this map here. This is where we are. This is where our air-to-air radar is looking, and we're off the beaded path. But let's go do some low-level flight real quick. Oh yeah, let's get in these mountains. Let's turn the autopilot off. Ground warning, set it to 100 feet. Airspeed 575. Altitude, we got those buzzing the treetops. Okay, we need to go to the right. I just want to get around this mountain. Avoid the radar towers. Go buzz this city. There's no water there, bro. Why is there a bridge? Oh, a little creek. Look, Kirk. Look, Kirk. Okay, where are we at? Okay, so you can tell we're about 9 clicks, 55 minutes from steer point 9 is what the bottom right of my HUD is telling me. And we're about 500 feet, 400 feet. Okay, our fuel is 9,000 pounds, so we got more than enough fuel to get back to base. It's less than like 5-minute flight, I think. I guess I could do it in real time. Let me see. It would be at this speed. Yeah, less than 5 minutes. Okay, so I probably should have told you guys about this earlier, but you see the little tadpole thing floating in the hood? That's my navigation steer point. So this thing with the circle and the T on it, that's the nose of the jet. So wherever that's going, that's where the nose of the jet's going. And the solid line is the horizon. So if you go up, you're going away from the horizon. You go down, you're going towards the horizon. Fairly simple. Let's turn our master arm off because we don't want to blow up anybody on base or this beautiful cities because they're not our enemies yet. The power of yet. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Okay, I think we just had a little stutter because of the recording, which is okay. It's a lot. To this VR is reproducing these images and beautiful, and all these dials and stuff. So it's a lot on the computer. Okay, let's go ahead and slow it down and get to our proper altitude, 5,000 foot. Now let's get to 5,000 foot and then slow it down. Let's do that. Now that's on. Oh, that's on. Crazy pilot, crazy pilot. I don't know what altitude we're at, but let's go see. We're definitely got 5,000. Okay, we're kind of online. Let's move that in. So now this is a 20-meter ring or 2-kilometer ring. We're gonna change that. I like this one better. So we're going to steer point 6, and we should be there in about a minute and a half. The airport is, I think it's that area underneath that cloud is the airport. I didn't sync my HMS, and it's not even on right now. Maybe I'll do that for the next video. But let's go ahead and slow it down. We should be about 500 feet. Well, let's see what they want us to be at. Because we're going to call them to see. Oh, wait, no. There's 1, channel 4, enter. We're just going to request a visual approach. It's pretty nice today. Three, 4, 5, 5,000, 300 knots. Runway 27, which is actually a heading of 265. We're looking for 340, 5,000. 355, we're at 329, 300, 345. And this is the center number in the middle of the HUD I'm looking at. 350. 355 is what she wants to set though. Okay, 300, 3,000, 300, 4,800. So let's come up a little bit. 355. Enjoy this beautiful view. 110 5000 220 knots. We'll go ahead and turn our shimmer diseases off. Oh, wrong way. Countermeasure. I think we feel safe. We can turn. Oh, I don't want to do that. I just hit the swap button on my MFD. But I did want to do that. So the airport should be right over there underneath the cloud. And you can see reference here in my MFD. This is where we are, and this is the reference point that we're going to. And it's approximately 7K out. That is telling me that there's an aircraft behind me. This is a threat. This is our 110 5000 350 knots. So that's a threat warning ring radar. Threat warning radar. It's going to tell you where the threats are. Once they're within this ring, that's within there. Within that means they can kill you. They're within danger close. But that's a B is for I think that's those lancers that we saw. Oh, you probably didn't see them. 090. What should I say? 3. I lost that number. 090. But you can see the airport's right there. We're running on left downwind right now. Oh, I'm sorry, right downwind. The airport's on our right, so it's a right downwind. Lot a bit high, lot a bit fast. So let's change those. Uh, Airport's just to the right. This is the base leg. And the wind's pushing us this way to the left. So we're about 6.7K out. Portal final. Okay, the wind, you can tell it's 302 at 16 is what this is telling me. It's called the DED. We're a lot of it fast. I'm going to go ahead and lower my landing gear. We got the red knob, landing gear's in motion. Master caution came on, 3 green. We're going to turn on our landing lights. We're going, yeah. Okay, so now what we're looking for, actually that's looking beautiful. So we want the nose of the jet to line up with the top of the staple, the reverse staple, and that 2.5 line. We want all those 3 indicators to line up right there where the nose is. Right now, I need more power. The orange line, the green line just came on, tells me I'm on glide slope, but I know I'm a little bit slow. So now I'm about on speed. I'm a little bit slow. 27 right, clear for land. And so right now we're just controlling this with the throttle essentially. So once we start to drift, we take gas out. Right now we're floating. And right now we're looking for the PAPI, the red and white light. Right now it's telling us we're on glide slope. We're a little bit high. Still, our airspeed's fast. Yep, it's climbing. So let's take let's open our air brakes. Our air brakes are opening up, and that's gonna slow us down. Okay, now, yeah, it's bringing us down to the ground. Give it a little bit of power. Stay on glide slope. You see right now we just turned 3 red, so we're coming in too hot. So at the very last minute, you want to flare it out. And then cut the throttle. And then it should float to the ground. Boom. Sexy. I came to the right side of the runway like this because if I had I just fucked my landing. But you want to land center line. But if you had a wingman, you'd want to land to either side so the wingman, if he needs to overshoot, he can pass you. So right now I'm keeping my nose up to 10 degrees. Where you can see the gun crosshair was up to 10 degrees. We were doing what's called aero brake. And then we're going to use, because the brakes on the F16 aren't very good, so you're going to use the air to slow you down as much as possible. And then once you get on the ground, you're going to turn your nose wheel steering on with this button right here. Boop, and that turns the green light on, lets you know you can steer on the ground. But if that light is on, you can move your feet, but you won't be able to steer. You can see we're not going nowhere because the actuator for the nose gear isn't on. Now it's on. Now we can steer. So how do we tell our speed? Right now we got 3 zeros. So to tell our speed, we're going to go to list 6. We're going to come off this way. And right now we're going to knots. Ground speed. So they want us to go to channel 2 tower. We request parking. And that's how you land the F16 like a boss.